What's going on YouTube? It's Bill, Card Collector NH, back with another video. Just going to show off some items that I picked up this week, got in the mail, and then I stopped off at a card shop yesterday and grabbed some items at an LCS that's about 30 minutes away from me. So we'll start off with the mail day stuff first. Picked up this Cedon Rafaela, Tops Now, his debut card. Cool looking card. Pretty psyched to get this. Hadn't seen this one before. Was doing some searching on some of the Tops Now debut cards, and so I was pretty psyched to find that. I also had a few items come in from Topps. Let's see what we got. Alright, this one is, okay, the call up for Peyton Tolley. No numbers, no auto or anything like that. I don't believe there was an auto in this one, but nothing special about this one. It's just the base, but still a cool card for a guy who pitched really well in his opener. The next one, is I can see Bubba Chandler on the back. Oh, okay. There's two in this one. So we have McLean in not his debut, but first in Mets history to win the first 3 appearances. So that's a pretty cool one. That's what the back of this one looks like. So pretty psyched to get that one. Usually I don't get 2 in the same one, and then here's Bubba Chandler, first MLB win. That's what the back of that one looks like. That's a cool looking one. A couple more. For some reason, I always seem to get better luck with soccer when it comes to hits and getting numbered stuff. Oh, this is a different case. Versus baseball. I always seem to get the hits in soccer. Maybe it's just because not as many people order them, but this is a cool one. Roman Anthony. This is first in Red Sox history to hit a leadoff homer back in August 25th. That's a cool one. That's what the back of that looks like. Can't wait for him to... Oh no. All right, still in good shape. It's nice to have carpeted floors, but I don't want to do that too often. All right, so Roman Anthony, and I've got one more. Oh, and this one is a soccer, but no hit. Estevao, the Brazilian, playing for Chelsea. So that's a cool one. His first card with Chelsea in the Premier League. So that's a pretty cool one. So that's it for the mail day stuff. I'll show off some of the items that I picked up at my LCS. This time I didn't go to Quinn's. I went to Bud Sports Cards up in Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Great place. He's got a lot of cards, but he's also got a lot of different memorabilia and different things. So I picked up this. Found it in one of his drawers. Kind of a cool one. Now it says 1951 Giants, but it is a TCMA 1975, so it is like a reprint, but it's still a cool looking card. Looking back on that 1951 New York Giants team, so that's a cool looking card, and it's in good shape. I also picked up some stamps. Found these in the same drawer. Lou Gehrig stamps, uncirculated. Very cool. And then I also found I had one of these sports talks when I was a kid, and sometimes I'll see them every now and again, but I ended up getting the sports talk. And for those of you who have not seen sports talk before, the baseball talk, sports talk player, on the back of the card there's this little, almost like a record, and so you'd put it in the player and the cards would talk to you. So it's kind of cool, just kind of flashback to when I was a kid. So we got Hank Aaron, we got Don Mattingly, we got Hershiser, the checklist, and then of course the information that came with that pack. This is actually the same pack that I had back when I was little, same cards. I remember getting it with the player, and I also not only found those, but I found the actual sports talk player, unopened, unused. So I picked this up as well. Got a really good price on it, and it does work, so it's pretty awesome. So I was able to pick this up, and inside the box is actually the same cards that I got, but I didn't realize that until I got home and opened it up and took a look at it. But it's still, even so, I would have still probably picked them up because I got them for like nothing. So next I have a cool magazine. So this is one of those older baseball magazines from back then, and I try to find some different magazines, books, so not just sports cards, but a lot of different things. If I can find things like this, it's a cool piece of history, and they're usually a lot less sought after, so they're easier to find and pick up at a decent price, and you're still getting something cool from the past. So I've got this one. I'm going to put this back here just because of the glare. I picked up this one, which was kind of a cool, interesting picture. You can see. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. April 25th, 1938, Time Magazine, Brooklyn Dodgers. This is the first baseball player to be on the cover of Life magazine. So this is a really cool one, and it's in decent shape. It's definitely got some wear and tear on it, but still just a kind of a cool picture of him swinging and missing, and his legs just buckling. But still, like I said, it's a cool picture. Next, I'm a Red Sox guy, so Ted Williams. Can't go wrong with Ted Williams. So this back from May 1947. So an older, again, another nice older magazine with one of the greatest hitters of all time. So that was a really cool one. Also found, and this is really cool. So this is Carl Yastrzemski retiring his number 8 jersey in 1989. All right, so this must have been a ceremony at Fenway Park. It opens up. I'll open it up over here. So it opens up, and it has this really cool like collage on the inside. It's got some information on this side, and then on the back it's got a Yaz in review, kind of a little write-up on him. Again, not in perfect shape, but just still something that I've not seen before. So really kind of cool. I picked up this 1956 Who's Who. We got Duke Snider on the cover. And this one is actually in really good shape. I've seen some that are really beat up. So I'm pretty psyched about that one. Got this cool LeBron James tip-off when he got the MVP for the All-Star game this year, back in 2006. And then Ohtani, 2004 spring training program. So, whoever ended up bringing this stuff into Bud to check out must have bounced around and gone to some different events here, there, and everywhere, and somehow this stuff made it into his shop, and now it's made its way to me. So it's kind of cool. And this would have been the 50-50 year for Ohtani. And then I got this, which I thought was really cool, and this is really not in great shape. So this is 1992, the 4-Sport Classic cards. This thing is oversized. It's about magazine size, but it's in this cool holder. I'll flip it over. So on the back, you can actually stand it up, or you can hang it from the wall, but it's basically a giant card. So I'm assuming that this was probably something that was given to stores back in the day, and you put this on the counter next to the open box, and it helps sell packs. So I just thought it was cool. I haven't seen this before. I've seen these cards before, but I just haven't seen this really large card with the display. So that's pretty cool. And then it does say one of 7,500. So it is a more limited print run. But if you were here in person, I can kind of move it around a little bit. You can definitely see that the card underneath itself has seen better days. It's definitely got some creases, and it looks like maybe some water stains. But again, it's just a cool option to pick up. All right. I did pick up a few other things, but I don't want to spend the entire time going over everything. But those are just a few of the things that I got. So when my card shop does open, these will all be some cool things that people will be able to either come in and take a look at, or come in and make a purchase, and gives you some different options on present players and players of the past. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.